Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Fallout 4, Nuka-World DLC. It's time. It's that time. We're going to move on and we're going to talk to this guy, Skank or Shank or whatever his name is. And I'm anticipating him telling us that we're going to have to go raid some settlements in the Commonwealth, which I don't know. I'm up in the air about, but whatever. At this point, you know what? It's like once I left some of those settlements, especially like the Sunshine Co-ops, that's the place I went to like before we started in the first episode of this. I don't go back anymore. But I do have caravans going back and forth, so I don't know how this is going to work out.
Nisha's in charge.
I don't know how this is going to work out exactly, so guess we're going to find out. I think he's up here by the market. I want to push forward again because I want to get to the point where I can turn on power. Well, I'm not sure who I want to take with me.
I don't care to talk much. It gets me into trouble.
Wait. Oh, he must be inside. Is he inside or on the outside? No, he's on the outside. There he is. Alright, what's his name?
Well,
Shank.
Look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. The gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka-World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
His suggestion, my decision, sound like a good idea. Think I'm convinced?
And what makes you think I've been convinced?
Well, if you aren't yet, you sure as hell should be. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
So, what I'm concerned with is most of my settlements, I've actually put up some pretty good defenses, so I don't know if they're going to let me pick or if they're going to pick, but let's get
started.
Get the show on the road.
Ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require three things: territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land?
Not really.
Or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather
Claim
do,
an
boss.
outpost for your gang. Okay. Talk settlers into leaving. Differences. Wipe out settlement. I think we're going to go for the... I don't want to go talk. I don't want to talk anymore.
Get a gang together. Those settlers are as good as dead.
Talk is cheap.
Stick with the classics.
The classics.
Now, once you and the crew have cleaned the place out, those lucky girls and boys will move in and start working the place. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have.
True.
And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them.
True.
Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang you want to join you on the job?
Let's go with the operators.
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking of them.
I bet you they can manage to keep looking bored through the whole thing.
That just leaves the target. Now, for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking
That's all
distance
within my
last I
area.
checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka-World's first new homestead?
You know what? Those are all in my area.
Good. So, where you want to do this?
Oh my gosh. Settlements involved in quests will be grayed out in Shank's list of options. Wrap up the quest at that location to target it. Okay. So, Coastal Cottage, Greentop Nursery. Greentop Nursery has like 2 dudes there. I don't even think there's anybody there. Finch Farm, the Slog, there's a fair amount of people there. That has a fair amount of people there. That's my place. Abernathy Farm. Those guys have been a pain in my butt. Taffington Boathouse is right by my place. There's a lot of people at King's Croup Manor. There's 2 people. And the drive-in, they're like max capacity. All right, I tell you what we'll do. I don't know how many we have to do, so we'll start Greentop Nursery. Yeah, confirm.
Let me... Wait. Pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
They're all my places, though. You will have to reclaim any settlements you target during the job. What? Does that matter?
Does that matter?
Only if you want to keep control of it. Targeting a settlement for a job is gonna break whatever connections you might have had to the place. Worth taking a moment to consider how much you like having that spot under your thumb. So, that the target?
Yeah, that's the target, dude.
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure.
I went through and did them all.
These sorts of jobs are pretty straightforward. Move in, kill everything in sight. Be a couple of our guys waiting for you when you arrive. Help you clean the place out. Now, you're not going to be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast way to get yourself killed. So you'll have to meet our folks outside town. Wouldn't be surprised if some Minutemen showed up to lend a hand.
The Minutemen.
Wish I could see their faces when they see who they're going up against. Now,
It's not cool.
if you're looking for something to give you an extra edge, might be worth checking in with some of the gang bosses. Probably got some trick or 2 up their sleeves. The crew that's joining you is just gonna have standard kits, though. If you want to arm them up differently, I'd take along some extra gear. Give those settlers hell.
There's only like 2 dudes there. So it says to talk to the other people. Maybe that's where I get my, maybe that's where I get those things that they said that they put together. That's got to be an miscellaneous, yeah. Speak to Dixie, speak to Mason. Actually, Mason's right here. Mason's right here, I believe. Where
There's
am
some bad jobs here.
I? Right here.
Cleaning up the packed
Let's see what he has to say. Dixie's the
You
one.
got some kind of death wish? Oh,
Oh, it's you. This is so weird. I mean, I'm not sure like how Bethesda. I guess some people are saying that they lacked the bad guy approach. So they wanted to do something that was bad. Jeez, the sound again.
Let's chat. Shank says you might need our help vacating the squatters living in our new base. And ain't it just your lucky day? Wait till you see what I got. Found some toys, a couple operators.
Predator
left on the
grenades?
horses in a back alley. Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. No shame. I took them apart and made a little something different out of the pellets. It was just gonna be a toy for my pets. But it's more useful than that. Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground, and anything nearby hungry will come running, ripping anything in their path.
Oh, it calls in predators.
Distance away, because well, things leak a little, and that become the safest.
I can't hear
Oh,
anything.
and here, take this paper. It'll show you how to make more. Don't look so surprised. We ain't all knuckle draggers.
It's impressive, Mason.
Ain't it though? Don't forget where you got those. And when you're putting that to good use claiming new haunts, don't forget us. Alright?
Alright, whatever.
got a
Oh, you got
chance
a
if you wanna catch
gorilla in here.
Everyone earns their place.
All right, we're going in. Let's go take one of these places. I want...
That, boss.
What did I just do? I hit the wrong Buto is what I did. Hopefully we don't have to take like a bunch of them, you know? Just curious. Because if I can pick some of the ones I don't... Honestly, the only ones I care about are the ones that I've put a lot of time into. Greentop Nursery was just... The thing about Greentop Nursery, though, is it's centrally located. I'm going to see. I'm going to show you guys. It's the one over there by... Well, I'll show you. All of the ones that they talked about are in the northeast side of the map. Look, all the ones they're talking about. Here's my place. Covenant. They talked about Taffington Boathouse. They talked about... Here's Greentop Nursery. They talked about... my Starlight Drive-In. They talked about my Rocket Truck Stop. So it's these things here, but the rest of them, the Slog is up here. There's the Slog, which I guess I don't really care about that place. They talked about Coastal Cottage, and they talked about, I think they talked about Croup Manor, which is right here. They talked about another one in this area. Finch Farm. There's Finch Farm. Alright, so we need to get here. There's Greentop Nursery. The Mass Fusion Containment Shed. Vault 75. We'll go to Vault 75. There's a lot of super muties around this area. Super mutie. That's right. Vault 75 is right. All right, so it's right over that hill, I believe. Let's see, what gun do I have out? Pistol. I think I have something special here. Oh, what's this? What's this? A little Nuka launcher? There's only like 2 dudes here. Oh, this isn't the one I was thinking of. Greentop Nursery is not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of this one. County Crossing. I thought it was this one. Because I was going to say it's next to National Guard Training Yard. This one here, I think I put some pretty good defenses on for what it is, but whatever. Discovered old gullet sinkhole. I never found this sinkhole? I thought I went down there before.
Hey,
Scouted them out, boss. Those settlers think their backup's gonna save them. They're dead wrong. Time for us to move in?
Begin attack!
let's get this show on the road.
Hell yes.
Completed. Wipe out targets at Greentop Nursery. Alright. This is so weird. These are all the settlements that I did for the Minutemen, and now I'm going to wipe them out just so I can get this going. Look, I did some research on it, you guys, and so that's the house, and that's that. I've got turrets on the roof, right there. Heavy machine gun turrets. Come on, stupid gun reloading. I know I got turrets over here. That's the crazy thing too, is if I can remember how I laid out the defenses. Pretty sure. Oh, you know what? This place has been. I had blocked these doors off too. I blocked these doors off and I had turrets over here, I think. Sorry, Minutemen. Taste my assault rifle. Ha!
Won't be nothing left of you when I'm done.
So you're actually rediscovering it.
Finders keepers, am I right?
Yeah. Who are you guys shooting at? Oh, there's more up here. So I haven't responded to all the distress calls that these places have been doing. So a lot of the stuff that I put out here is actually gone.
How did you think that was gonna end?
You can now use
Yes,
the
we
workshop
ran
at
'em off.
Greentop Nursery. I can use it as build your gang signal flag using the workshop. All right. So now
Running
instead
was
of
a smart
having
move on their
the
part,
radio beacon was
and I was hoping to have
your
plenty.
crew won't tolerate betrayal. Killing all the Nuka-World gang members at this or any raider outpost will cause all the gangs in Nuka-World to turn on you. Where is my... Dude, it's taken away a lot of stuff. I put up a radio beacon here. I had turrets out there. It's weird, the radio beacon's gone. Alright, whatever. Alright, so we need to build a signal flag. We gotta find out where the heck... Let's see. Is it in this? Raiders? Resources? Nuka-World... Broadcast raider radio surrounding area intimidates peaceful settlers to build amplifiers. It said build a signal flag. Wasteland Warlord. What? Wasteland Warlord? That's a new perk that I'd have to unlock to do this. A booze still. Pick me up station. Oh, the tribute chest. That's what I need to find at the other place. Alright, so where do I find the flag thingy at? Oh my gosh, Blood Trough. Disciples, the pack, the operators. Where the heck do I find the stupid flag thingy at? Flags. Raider flags. Disciples, operators. Alright, this is the operators. Here you go. There you go, captured. Man. 3 people, 2 beds. I need to build a bed for these fools. Check in with your crew. Alright, furniture, beds. Oh, I never did put, like, good beds in here. Alright, fine. Put down another ugly bed. There. That's all I can actually build. No food? And only 3 water, huh? Alright, check in with our crew. Alright, man. What do you got?
Hey there.
Yeah. I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head on back, boss. Let them know how it went.
Don't tell me I have to go back. Oh my gosh. It's going to make me go back and forth doing this? Alright, while we're over here, we need to take a look and make sure that we can't give them the Taffington Boathouse. I have a bunch of people there, a bunch of turrets, and it's literally right by my house. We can give them the Slog, Breakheart Banks if they want it. They can have Finch Farm, I guess, even though that's a family there. It said you can go into your Pip-Boy, and I remember looking at the settlements. Status... I do have a level up. Maybe I should look at that. What was that called? Wasteland... Go to the bottom. Maybe at the bottom. Ricochet... It was Wasteland something. Gung Fu... Where would they have put that? They could have just put it in the middle, because they'd have to completely redo this thing. You'd think it'd be, if they added something, they'd add it down here. Powertrain, Pain Train, Concentrated Fire, Solar Powered, Intimidation, Nerd Rage. Unless that wasn't a new one, and I don't know what it's called. Alright. Forget where, map, show supply lines. See, I have one to the lighthouse. I have one to Taffington Boathouse. So, County Crossing, Finch Farm, the Slog can all be taken. Croup Manor can be taken. And Nordhagen Beach. They can have all this stuff over here. I'm not doing anything with this stuff. Okay. Oh, that's where his lair was? Interesting. I had totally forgot about that. Alright, so let's go. Hide supply lines. We're going to have to go back to talk to Finch now. We can fast travel. At least going back, we can go right to Nuka-World, where here we have to go out to that area, out to the Commonwealth, where the trains, where the monorail is, and then go into the Commonwealth from there. So it's 2 fast travels getting out, 1 coming back. It's not as bad. So let's go. I don't know how many of these things Finch is going to want me to do.
Mason, bit the hand off a
Shank.
Yellow Fly.
Well,
So, watch
word
what you
going
feed.
around is there's some
Unless
new
you wait
raider
fond of your
boss
fingers.
tearing up the Commonwealth.
Great.
Not too shabby.
It's a damn good start.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2.
Provisions.
Provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Why stop at kneecaps?
Force settlements to supply your gang. Alright, convince using force.
Caps? Meet bullets.
Sounds good. I'll make sure everyone knows this is a maiming job. So, which gang you want to back you up?
The pack.
The pack.
Works for me. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost.
No problem there.
No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy.
Yeah, I
The
just did
slog
that.
might be a good choice to hit,
Yeah,
though I'd have to confirm that's still the case.
we'll hit the slog.
So, where you want to do this?
We'll do the slog. That's fine. That was one of the top. This one. Croup Manor. Yeah, we'll do the slog. That one's fine. They're all ghouls anyway.
I think that one's your territory, boss. You're sure that's the one you want to hit?
It's the only one on the list. Yes. Abandon current target. Don't question me. Keep the current location.
That one's the target.
Ruthless. Now, forcing a place to turn over provisions ain't complicated. Beat the locals so bad they don't want to fight anymore. Put any backup they might have called in the dirt. I'll make sure there's a crew waiting when you get there, and that they know they're only allowed to kill the hired help. Watch yourself out there.
Jeez. A lot of back and forth on this. All right. Well, okay. So we'll come back next video, you guys, and we'll do this next one and see how it goes. I'll get fast traveled over there. See you guys next time.